So, got tickets to Game 1 of the World Series.
Oh, hey.
Dream scenario when you get to take one of your children to their first World Series game for the team that you have imbued
Father.
in that young human.
Imbued.
Again.
Father, baseball.
Again.
Imbued.
Again. Susie got the Patriots and the Celtics, because at the time when these children were born, what are they going to do? Tell them you got to root for Ray Lucas.
It was a good
James
move.
Dolan. Get out of here. So
You might deserve best
Tom
dad
Brady
ever for that,
Tom
Rich.
Brady was a Patriot.
Yeah, yeah.
Michigan man. Come on now.
Yeah.
So it's fine. But the Red Sox onesies and bibs and whatever, that went straight back to New England.
Well, they've won a lot of titles, so I mean, he would have
Too
been
bad.
he would have been better off.
Too bad. I got my Yankee, and I took Coop to the World Series, and there we were. There we were for the pageantry and setting it all up. The home run that Giancarlo Stanton hit to put the Yankees up 2-1.
Has it?
I got to be honest with you. I've been going to baseball games for 50
Still
years.
in orbit?
It truly is the highest ball I've ever seen hit as far as it went.
The swing is
in
insane.
person. I'm sure there have been more.
It's insane.
But when he hit that, it was just like, no doubt. I was down right field line, so I was wondering if it was fair. And then when I saw it was fair, I'm like, I can't believe it went that far because it went that high. And then the Yankees, it's amazing how playoff baseball, more than anything else, will always find the weaknesses of your team. If there's somebody who can't field it, or somebody can't pitch it, some manager who can't push the right button, the moments will be found. More than any other sport, I kind of feel like. And throughout the year, Gleyber Torres' occasional brain fart moments in the field have cropped up. And what happened in the 8th inning when Shohei Ohtani damn near parked one, got off the right field wall, little quick bobble by Juan Soto. I don't believe he would have thrown Ohtani out at second or held him out at first, but he threw to second, and the ball gets past Torres. Just like, I don't know how it does, but it does. And Ohtani gets to the extra base, the third base, with less than 2 outs, and the Yankees got out of those two such situations in the previous attempts. Yes. Third time didn't happen, especially, I mean, at one point in the other previous attempts, where the Dodgers had less than 2 outs and a man on third didn't score. They brought in Clay Holmes, and that made it a little bit worse, but they still got out of that.
Who did they bring in, Rich?
Schmoes.
Okay.
Pardon me. Anyway, long story short, game tied, goes to extras. Yankees take the lead 3-2 in extra innings, and they're down to the Dodgers are down to their last few outs. And with 2 of the next 3 hitters of their all-world top of the lineup being lefties, Aaron Boone decides to go to the bullpen, bring in a lefty, and instead of the guy, Tim Hill, who has been nothing but lights out for the Yankees from the left side of the mound and deserved a moment like that, quite frankly, due to his yeoman's work against the Royals and Guardians. He decides to go to Nestor Cortez, who's back off of the injured list, hadn't pitched in 37 days. And sure enough, first pitch to Ohtani gets popped up down the left field line, and Verdugo makes an incredible play, caught it. And then the runners on first and second advance to second and third. By the way, Major League Baseball, again, make the umpires describe to everybody what's happening. Doesn't have to be off of a replay to describe what it is. Nobody in the stadium knew why everybody got second and third.
Idea.
We were all asking each other.
Wait, really?
Really?
Yeah.
That if somebody leaves the field of play and catching a ball,
You have no idea.
they automatically
I had no idea.
assume that they get to go advance a base. Truly, everybody around me had no idea what the hell had happened. But
I agree, yeah.
But we looked it up and we saw it, and I'm 55 years old. A lot of people did not know that. Anyway, long story short, smart move to walk Mookie Betts, load the bases, and then up comes Freddie Freeman, and this happened. With the microphone in the hands of Joe Davis.
Freeman hits the ball to right field. She is gone! Gibby, meet Freddie. Game 1 of the World Series.
Gibby, of course, referring to Kirk Gibson in the 1988 World Series in Game 1. He hit the only other in the history of postseason baseball, the only other walk-off home run hit by somebody who was down to their last out and was down on the scoreboard at the time. That list is now Kirk Gibson and Freddie Freeman. And both home runs parked in the right field stands. And remarkably, the home run Freddie Freeman hit was hit at 8:39 at night. And, 8:37 at night. And Kirk Gibson's was hit at 8:39 at night. Almost to the damn near same minute on the clock. And I was gutted.
It was, yeah.
I was gutted, and I looked at my son, and I'm like, his first World Series game is going to be the World Series game that is talked about forevermore.
Yeah.
And he's on the losing side of it. And I thought to myself this, I really did, and I'm not just saying it. I'm glad that that's the way it ended, and it wasn't a 9-0 blowout the whole damn night.
I agree.
I was on the edge of my seat. We thought we were going to win it. We were in it the whole time. It was an absolute bleeding out gutter to my gut, and him, too. Oof. But the Dodgers got it done. They have a better lineup than the Yankees on paper and a better lineup on the field. Pal, listen, the Yankees right now, they're down. Listen to me. They're down. I only have a minute here, Mike.
I'm sorry.
They're down 2-0. They're down 2-0. And all they got to have is a bunch of people at the other parts of their lineup hitting like Teoscar Hernandez and Gavin Lux and obviously Tommy Edman. They don't have that. And right now, Judge just is swinging at balls he would never sniff swinging at throughout the season. He wouldn't do it. So the Dodgers deserve to be up 2-0 right now. And the Yankees keep making too many mistakes against a team that has just so many stars. You get through Ohtani, you avoid Betts with the walk, and then Freddie Freeman's the guy you got to get past. And Nestor Cortez throws him a cookie right down the middle of the plate. Or a little bit inside in his hot zone. And he took care of it. And man, that is one of the worst losses I've ever seen from my team, with my son sitting right there. But at least we can hug it out together for the rest of our days. We'll talk about it with Jeff Passan coming up in hour number 3. And then game 2. I knew it was over the minute Ice Cube came out from center field. Did you see that?
Yeah.
When because folks who might not know, the Dodgers have celebrities come out and announce it's time for Dodger baseball, which is the phrase that Vince Scully always used to say. It was Bryan Cranston night 1, but he was just standing there at home plate.
Yeah.
Cube came out and rapped 2 songs as he made his way in a Dodger blue satin jacket all the way from center field to home plate. And
a walking rap.
I turned to Coop. I'm like, I don't have a good feeling about this. This is over. And, then they hit 3 home runs off of Carlos Rodon, and Yamamoto has the Yankees number.
Dealing, yeah.
And a 9th inning against Blake Trinan, Yankees just couldn't push that big hit across. Soto's making all the big plays at the plate. He's making the big hits, and he just needs some help. And if he doesn't get it over at least 2 of the next 3 nights, there will be a parade here in Los Angeles, California. And Cube will have more than just a walk-in from center field. So, and I also need the Yankees to win at least the next 2. So by the time No Contest Wrestling tapes with O'Shea Jackson Jr. on Wednesday, I don't have to hear it. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.